like that on Passover, you really got to be evil.
Robin, I've hid the matzah here in the studio.
Yeah?
It's down my pants. I'll give you a clue.
Why would you tell me?
Come over here and find it.
It's like a matzah egg hunt.
Uh-oh, it's Mark Harris trying to find the matzah. All right, I got to take a break.
Again, we didn't get to Mark's song.
So much good stuff.
All right, stop that.
I think we're trying to avoid it.
Who walked in heaven?
You got to be kidding me.
You know what the weird thing is? There's something even worse than this on his website. He took the worst footage of the World Trade Center, like the planes going in, really scary stuff, and wrote to the melody of Give My Regards to Broadway, Give My Regards to the World Trade Center. It is so inappropriate and disturbing on levels that I can't even describe. Because the footage is horrendous, and then the music is slow.
And his voice is horrendous.
You need to see that.
I don't understand why Mark does all this religious music, this Catholic music, when, in essence, the Catholic Church really doesn't like gay people.
I know.
And in truth, he's not Catholic, is he?
No.
But he's certainly not welcome at most churches.
For a bunch of reasons.
Oh, no, he has a church.
All right. We're going to take a break.
Man, that is unbelievable.
And we'll be back right after these words.
You're listening to the hero of the black, gay, and lesbian community, Howard Stern.
WMVE, Honeyaway Falls, Rochester. Now back to the Howard Stern Show on 95.1, The Nerve.
Sometimes to have peace, we must have war. So with all people who really want peace, let us pledge our allegiance to the United States of America.
I believe...
While the storm clouds gather.
You're never ready. That's one thing.
No, I'm never ready.
You've got a glow on your face.
Are you a priest?
What has he been up to?
I think he has that just finished on glow.
No.
Someone just finished on you?
God, they brought back the original douche DOS. They've been out of it for a long time, and I brought you one. How'd you like the other stuff?
It's great. Good.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're joined by Mark Harris, obviously back from a trip to Germany if he got the original douche DOS.
Yeah.
You look gayer and happier than ever.
Thank you.
What is going on?
Thank you.
I think that douche dust washed all the straight right out of you.
Oh, it washed the man right out of my hair.
By the way, I was going to do my tribute to Milton Berle and actually tell you a few anecdotes.
Why bother?
You don't like him?
Not at all.
Well, that's where I was going.
I thought Mark would have some remembrance.
What happened with you and Milton Berle?
Memories.
What happened?
Well, at the Friars Club one afternoon in Beverly Hills, Martha was really, very nice.
Martha was frail at this point? And
No.
She was on an IV?
It was before our second wedding at the Friars, so it was in between. We got married September 91.
I forgot that detail.
Not to worry.
Who knew?
And when
another September disaster.
He comes over to me, not knowing me, and he says, fag. He says, I'm quoting.
Right.
He says, what makes you think that Martha Ray's life is what Bette Midler has done for the boys? And I say to him, I stood up, I said, schmuck. I said, let me say this to you.
Go ahead.
Now Martha's turning red. I said, if you can show
As usual.
me...
He's sitting on her oxygen.
This is what kills
It's a true story.
Go ahead.
I said, if you can show me another American comedian who served in 3 wars, had her own television show, and everything else that Bette Midler put in the movie, then I would give you the right. And as far as a fag, you're an animal. A real animal. That's what they think of you in Hollywood, and I told him, nobody likes him.
Sounds like Milton's
He's
funnier
an
than
awful
you.
man.
Awful man.
Who's that in the back?
The world is better off without
Jack is there.
Jack.
Fag.
What is that?
What is that?
He could use my surgeon. Look at him.
Is what? I could use your
How much weight did you gain since I saw you last?
What are you talking about? I lost weight.
Did you lose a mirror, too? Look at your face.
Oh.
No, he's very fat.
Hey, fag.
You write your own jokes? That was funny.
Do I write my own jokes? No, I just tell the truth, and what's going on is a joke.
All right. Anyway, talking about Milton Berle.
I've never heard anybody eulogized like that. The world is better off without...
Well, I got to tell you something. Milton Berle.
What other comedian?
Milton Berle was a pain in the ass, wasn't he? He used to come on our show.
Howard, he was a misery. I got to tell you, all the guy would ever tell you about is what he did. He started the makeup union. He started the TV union.
He put Elvis on TV.
He put Elvis on TV, and he constantly told you. And after I dealt with him about 3 or 4 times, and he would call me all sorts of names.
He called you names?
Well, he would go, shut up or be quiet. And I think in his mind he thought he was doing comedy.
Right.
But he would always tell you to shut up and tell you to listen. He would call me and tell me what the conversation was going to be between you and him.
Yeah. This was my problem with him. The first time I interviewed him once for E! Television, and I'm sitting in my dressing room, and he goes, I demand to see Howard before we do the interview. And I was like, tell Milton that we'll do the interview on camera. I don't want to see him beforehand. It'll ruin the spontaneity of us first seeing each other. So he goes, no, I'm not going on unless Howard comes in here for rehearsals.
So now he's not going to do the show.
Yeah, for rehearsals. I'm going to interview the guy who wants rehearsal. I go over to the room because I got to go do the show. And and I knew it was going to be like this. He'd sit me down and he'd go, okay, what you need to do is I'm going to walk out. You say to me, gee, Uncle Milty, I understand that you just did a TV show. And then I'll say, yes, Howard, that's right. Then you should say, your performance deserves an Emmy. Then I'll say, yes, I was nominated for an Emmy. Evidently, he was nominated one year for an Emmy. So he had to
make sure to bring it up.
So he gave me 10 minutes of dialogue how he wanted it to go. So I said to him, I go, it's not really what I do. That's not why people tune in. He goes, no. This is something we should do. I'm telling you, people will love it. It'll be great. I go back to my dressing room. I'm sitting there stewing. I'm like, oh, man, this guy's just off the wall. All I want to talk about is how big his penis is, because he had supposedly the biggest penis in Hollywood.
Did you see it, Mark?
Thank God I didn't. And at that age, could you imagine? Poor Lorna.
So, poor Lorna.
His wife.
Oh.
So you call that a wife?
Yeah. Well, easy.
Oh, that is his wife.
Come on, guy's wife,
Some
man.
people said that about you and Martha Rack.
Yes, they did, except the difference between us, I had personality. Excuse me.
All right.
Woman's like a dead fish.
So anyway.
I didn't say she smells like one.
I go out to do the interview.
It's terrible.
And I go, as soon as he sits down, I go, tell me about your big penis. And he's like, what?
That wasn't what he was
to
supposed ask.
Yeah, I know. And he got so mad because I just didn't want to go along with his program.
Well, I learned how to talk to him after the 3rd time that I dealt with him, and you had to kiss his ass like he was the king of the entire world. I would, yes, Mr. Berle, of course, Mr. Berle, no problem, Mr. Berle. And you had to call him Mr. Berle. If you called him Uncle Milty, maybe you could call him Uncle Milty on the air, but it was not my place. Then he had this other weird thing. He had like a nurse that used to call and book him on the show.
Yeah.
And Uncle Milty used to be on the phone line, but you wouldn't know it.
Yeah.
So the nurse would say, well, can he come on Tuesday? And I go, well, let me look at my my calendar. And then all of a sudden you hear a voice go, what do you mean you got to look at your goddamn calendar? Come on, a goddamn show.
Why bother
I remember the parties that we had, you called it the disco room. And, of course, Red Buttons and a whole lot of people. But we never invited Milton because Martha really hated him. She called him Hitler.
Right.
And the absolute known agreement was if Red Buttons is coming to your house or to a party, no Milton.
Really?
So I said, yes. So I said, Red,
Robin, you should know that.
I had no idea.
Red, you don't have to worry. We would never invite him. Period.
That rule's in the gay handbook.
Let me ask you something.
Everybody knows.
When you would invite Red to your house?
Yes.
Was there a no Mark Harris rule also?
No, and flaming dishes were served.
Sergeant Peppers.
But the other Milton story that I loved was what you were talking about with that Emmy.
Yeah.
He wanted that Emmy so bad.
Yeah, he did.
And he did not want anybody to know he wanted that Emmy.
Right.
He wanted people to think that he deserved that Emmy, and they gave it to him. So he would call and say, I want Howard to say how great my performance was and say that I deserve an Emmy. Then I'll go, no, Howard, really. And Howard should go, no, Milty, I saw you. That was an incredible performance.
By the way, you know what performance was? He was on Beverly Hills 90210.
Right.
Get out!
As like a sick Alzheimer's grandpa.
Are you kidding me?
No.
He expected to get an Emmy for a 90210.
Well, he was nominated, right? Yeah.
That's
and it was funny, too, because I saw the clip of it last night on the news. Milty's in a wheelchair, and he's covered in like a robe, and he just stares into space.
He didn't even have any lines.
That is good, though.
He's like Professor Milosevic on Son of the Beach.
Well, then he deserves an Emmy, too.
One time he called the office, and the interns they're 19 years old. 19-year-old interns don't know who Milton Berle is.
Yeah, right.
So I hear her going, how do you spell that? B-E-R. And I go, let me hear the phone. And I go, hello, Mr. Berle, how are you? And he goes, listen, you mother effer, what the F is going on in that goddamn office?
Yeah, because nobody knows who Milton Berle is. The funniest thing is, though, he called himself Mr. Mr. Television.
Right.
He was on television when there was nothing else on against him.
That's right,
1947. 1947, he was the first guy on TV.
But that's how you get to be Mr. Television.
Yeah, so everybody would tune into his show every week. He had the biggest show ever. Right.
That's all that was on besides
Tuesday
the test pad.
3 years later, they put a show on opposite him. I think a sermon by a father. What was it called?
Fulton Sheen.
Fulton Sheen.
Right.
And he beat Milton Berle's ass.
So did Liberace.
Liberace beat him, too.
Yeah. And Martha did. That's when Martha was the first woman for the NBC years. She was the first woman.
So there you go.
This is what they said.
Everybody beat Milty.
This is what they said about Milton Berle.
I think he liked it.
They said his first year's television show was on. There were 500,000 TVs in this country.
Right.
They said within a year of his show, that number had doubled, and he had 83% of the televisions were tuned to him when his show was on.
Yeah.
The others were off.
The other channels had test patterns. They weren't even invented yet.
The others were off.
All right, here's a couple of Milton Berle's things, because we pulled it off the wire. And
Did
then
he
Mark
die while I was in Europe? Is that what this
he died.
Just died.
Oh, he did? I swear I don't know.
He heard you were coming.
No, serious.
He died last night.
Yes, he died last night.
You knew that.
I swear on my life.
You spoke ill of the dead.
I didn't know. I just got a concept.
The dead fish.
How'd you know? No, wait a minute. Seriously, I did not know. I did not know.
I would think that'd be all over the gay news.
I got it. No, and it should be with the size he thinks he was. But I got in at 11:30 into Manhattan.
So do you want to change what you said?
No way. No, I'm just sorry that he's not alive to still see the Oscar that I put at the Milton Berle room that he loathed so much. Okay. Martha's Oscar.
Yeah.
Martha.
Which is now your Oscar.
No, it's not my. What is that voice back?
I'm trying to figure out what the hell you're talking about.
Mark, would you ever sell her Oscar?
Never.
Yes.
That's a lie.
Never.
To get another one of those jackets.
What are you saying, Vinny?
Well,
what do you mean to get? This was made on me, this jacket. Watch what you say.
These old Oscars are worth a lot of money.
Do you feel that Mark Harris will sell the Oscar?
At a certain point, you're going to run out of money.
No.
Did you ever sit on the Oscar?
It's cold.
Okay.
And you were the first one to hold it. Remember when I brought it to you? You said I never held an Oscar. It was very heavy.
All right, Mark, you're an old timer. What is this? Theme
show of shows?
No, to Milton Berle's Texaco store.
Oh, the Texaco store.
Oh, we're the men of Texaco. We work from Maine to Mexico. There's nothing like this Texaco of ours. Our show tonight is powerful. We'll wow you with an hour.
You remember he was the first one in drag before the cameras?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're the merry Texaco.
You should have been a hero if you were just
He's such a hero. Heroine.
And here's the Milton Berle song.
Uncle Milty. Yeah. Oh, Uncle Milty. How do you like this brand new outfit, Mr. B? Must you wear those hokey clothes? They'll get bigger laughs than those. That one out of...
It's a good song for when you get anal.
What I was wearing was always daring. Tony Curtis and Jack Lemmon copy.
All right, there you go.
Could I just say something about this funeral now that I know there's going to be one? Because I'll be home there Sunday night.
Yeah.
And I predict a huge turnout for his burial. Do you know why?
Because the people will be happy?
No, they want to make sure he's dead.
Well, here's Ed McMahon speaking of Milton Berle. He feels differently than you do.
That's right.
Okay.
Well, it's easy to say something nice about Mr. Berle. He's in my life all my life. As I said in the program, I wrote a note. I said, I have loved you since I was a very little boy.
And they think
all
I'm
my
gay.
life I've known about Milton Berle and couldn't wait to be a friend of his and became one. So it was wonderful.
And wow.
Couldn't wait to be a friend of his.
Yeah.
I'm going to be his friend.
So we had a friend.
Yeah. Milton Berle Show, this one's called. Let's see this.
There's just one place for me.
I've seen the show wasn't real funny.
No.
But none of those
like
old
kinescopes. They're not even like on film. They look really bad.
None of those old shows were funny. It's just
they were the only thing
I'll
there
give
was.
you one of Martha's I have that is. I mean, Martha's shows are all funny.
Really.
And the one where she plays Martha Gabor. And she has the mother, the real. That's the only one. All the sisters, all the Gabors.
Wow.
Oh, the Gabor.
Gabors.
And guess who? Guess who? Guess not in Hungary. It's not. I slept with a Gabor. But you know who the prince was on that show?
What's his name?
No, I don't remember. No, Gabor. What's his name? His first name.
Gabor.
It's Gabor.
No, in Hungary, the first name is Gabor.
Well, we're here in America. We don't live in Hungary.
Names first.
All right, let's see. This is Milton Berle.
Our show, the Texaco show, was a live show. They got what they saw what they got. And if you made a blooper and you couldn't take it over, like I'd stand in front of a camera and I'd say, I couldn't think of the line. We didn't have cue cards or anything like that.
So there, that's why he's better than all these people today.
Well, all I know is the other guy who died was Dudley Moore, who I thought was brilliant.
He was brilliant.
The movie Arthur is one of the best, and the movie 10 he was great in. And the dude had a sad life. 4 marriages, couldn't hold on to a woman, always married broads 50 times taller than himself.
Yeah, he was always married to like the 50-foot woman compared to
Susan Anton, one of the tallest women in the world, was beautiful. He married her.
He had a club foot.
He had a club foot.
It helped his comedy, though.
But gorgeous, beautiful, blonde women he used to marry.
Now, people thought he was an alcoholic in real life, but it turned out he had this disease that made him appear to be alcoholic.
Now, do you think that was going on for that long?
I don't know. I think so. The guy was sick for a long time, but the guy was funny. I was a little kid. My parents took me to Broadway, and I saw Dudley Moore with his partner, Peter Cook.
Who's also dead.
Who's also dead. He's dead?
Yeah.
Why don't you say so?
Oh, well, I'm telling you now.
Wow. I didn't know. I was in Europe.
What do you think of that?
So many people
I just got back.
Did you like Dudley Moore?
Yes, he was a brilliant person.
And he was nice to Martha Ray.
Yes.
I don't think they ever met.
Oh, no.
One of the few that got away.
He never called me fag.
You? He called more than fag.
Yes.
Hey, fag. Happy Passover, by the way, Mark.
Pesach.
Pesach.
All right, so anyway, Bo Derek spoke about Dudley Moore. She was in the movie 10.
Right.
And Dudley Moore was a funny dude.
Very.
Now, there's a funny guy.
There's even some clips from Arthur.
Oh, my God, that movie. But here's Bo Derek. I mean, I'm watching Entertainment Tonight. They go, stay tuned. Tomorrow, Bo Derek comments on Dudley Moore. I mean, I got to wait a whole day.
You got to wait for Bo Derek?
I'm not going to wait a whole day.
What was she doing? She couldn't have been busy.
Got to think of a
Well, she's one of the few Republicans in Hollywood.
You know, she's a 3 now? She's going to be in a movie. I'm writing this movie called 3. It's going to star Bo Derek. This guy goes on his honeymoon. He's walking down the beach, and he sees a 3.
A 3.
And he goes on back and happily married.
Yeah.
That's the end of the movie.
Thank God I got married.
She walks down the beach. He doesn't react.
It's a short movie.
It's a short movie, but it's funny.
It's good.
It's called 3. All right, here we go.
He was able to stand up out of his wheelchair and smile, even though it was a very delayed reaction. He was still very appreciative, loved to laugh and smile, and it was great to see him again. That was the last time I saw him.
The dude
that was at that benefit for him last year.
Dude was only 63 years old. He's in a wheelchair.
66.
Yeah.
It's sad. It was a sad life.
It was a sad life. That's right, Mark Harris.
Yeah.
Unlike your life, who's so happy.
I don't know.
You don't know.
Yeah, hey, Mark.
Dudley Moore or Mark Harris?
But wait, Vinny makes a good point.
Only God knows.
Mark, did you hear what Vinny just said? Tell him again, Vinny.
What?
You should have married Dudley on the last 2 years when he was in the wheelchair.
Then you would have got
smoking.
Because you were
What's wrong with you?
Because you get credit for rehabilitating Martha and making her big again. You could have done that with Dudley.
And you could have married him, and he'd
What
be
did you
sick.
drink at Passover last night?
Mark, you could have married Dudley Moore, and then you wouldn't even have had sex with him because he'd be so sick.
He was shaking.
Yeah.
But he would have worn the negligee.
He would have been perfect, just like Martha Ray.
You always consummate your marriages.
That's
absolutely true.
Have you ever had anal?
That's the only way you can get money.
Oh, well, I've had.
You had it once?
Are you talking about me receiving? Or
Yeah, you receiving.
No.
Why won't you take it?
I had trouble with proctoscope when I had colitis.
Don't make a joke.
I'm
You
not
have
making a
colitis?
joke. I had, yeah.
Yeah, kaleidoscope eyes.
No, when I was much younger.
You know who you should go after? I was thinking about this. Ryan O'Neal. He's about to check off the planet.
I can't believe
He's
he's that
ill,
live to get by him.
unfortunately.
Why didn't you marry Liza Minnelli?
Why wouldn't you marry Liza? Do you know what a dog feels like with a leash? This is what I need for my life.
So what would you
I should be a little puppy?
Mark Harris and Martha Ray is bizarre enough, but why not Liza
You could
Minnelli?
call it bizarre, but we had a lot of fun and laughs. That woman needs a doctor or a nurse, not Mr. Guest.
All right.
Did you know him?
I spoke to him last year.
See him at
I'll
the
tell you why.
convention?
He was the original producer for George Bush's inaugural ball until I believe it was Barbara Bush that fired him 3 days before the party.
All right. Who's Ellen Katz, Robin?
Oh, that's the woman. She probably ran that organization that was trying to find a cure for his disease, Progressive Supra something or other.
Yeah, he wants to thank her. Arthur's
she
theme.
Says,
yeah,
she says that Dudley was courageous.
It causes complete disability.
Yeah, the guy was a mess when he died.
By progressively impairing movement.
You know, when he died, he was listening to tapes of himself playing the piano.
I know he couldn't play anymore, which was the bane of his existence because he loved to play music.
That's kind of sad, huh?
C'est triste.
I would have thought you would have gone first, Mark.
You thought I?
Before Dudley Moore.
I just had reason for a genetic testing.
I think it would be depressing to hear a tape of yourself playing piano. Like,
you listen to somebody else?
Yeah, I would listen to maybe someone else. Here's Arthur's theme, a great movie.
Horrible song.
Yeah, horrible song, great movie.
Is that a girl singing?
Chris Cross.
That was a guy, but he didn't have much facial hair. Hey, they found Liza Minnelli, I guess, spoke about Milton Berle.
No, she spoke about Dudley.
She'll talk about anything.
Let's see if she's coherent. See what she said about Dudley. That's right. She was in the movie Arthur with him, of course. Yeah.
One of the things that really encouraged me so much was that he came to every opening that since we started to work together that I've had.
All about her.
That's why he was great.
If a refrigerator door opened, the light came on, he was there. Every opening.
Mark's been to every opening.
He was? Dudley Moore was at every opening?
No, I thought we were on Milton.
Was he at your
No, you switched graves on me. You switched graves on me. In other words, Liza was talking about Dudley.
All right, here we go. Here's Liza Minnelli.
He contributed so much humor and love and understanding in his work. You know, and he was so funny. He was so...
Someone who knows Liza Minnelli said to me, you know what, she's not a bad woman. If you can understand that this is a girl who's never done a goddamn thing for herself her entire life, I mean, literally has done nothing for herself, then you can relate to her.
I see.
As long as you keep that in mind. She has never done anything for herself.
So she can't cook.
She can't do anything.
She didn't really have parents either. So
well, whatever. She just can't do anything. She has people doing stuff for her.
All of her life.
Yeah.
Sounds like Helen Keller.
Oh, Mark, you're going to suck the life out of me.
Oh, no, please. Live 120 years.
Did you marry Helen Keller, too?
Such a funny, dear man.
And D3 is her talking to him just days before his death.
Right before he hung up, he spoke, and they told me it was for the first time in months.
Get her off the phone.
And he said...
I love you.
I wonder if she even sent him an invitation to the wedding.
I wonder.
So staged.
Oh, I've wondered.
Yeah. It was so staged.
So staged.
Were you at the wedding?
No, a lot of my friends went.
That was like a gay...
Woodstock.
That was like a gay Woodstock, yeah.
Were you invited?
Was that a gay holiday for you?
I wasn't invited.
What's the gayest thing you celebrate?
Your birthday?
That's...
You're the one that noticed Boris's size.
The Academy...
You're a straight man and you're looking at some man's crotch.
The guy was in my office with tight jeans on.
No.
The Academy Awards is like a gay holiday, though.
Yeah. Yes.
How about the Tonys?
Who did you think looked good at the Academy Awards?
I only saw snippets in Berlin.
Yes.
While I was laying there in bed.
Oh, boy, he was busy.
Yeah, I was busy because we were writing...
I was having gay sex during the Academy Awards.
When we
were writing this treatment.
You're writing a treatment?
You got the treatment.
The one
for the gay channel. We were writing... We wrote it in Berlin.
A treatment.
He's waiting for
What is the treatment? I haven't read any treatment.
You didn't read it?
Well, he
just handed it to me. What is it?
Is that all you handed?
You're making me look there.
Well, anyway, it's a treatment. If there's going to be a gay network, okay, then a talk
Gilligan's
show.
Homos?
No. Look, forget about Rosie O'Donnell. She's not even funny. Right. But you take that arena that Merv Griffin created. And he had an Arthur Treacher, Johnny Carson had Ed McMahon.
So you want to do a talk show?
You're going to be Ed McMahon?
No, just I take the close-ups here. Just one moment.
Starsky and Sag.
My head. Who was that moron? Look at this moron.
That moron.
Beverly Hills 9021 homo.
This moron couldn't even warm up the audience. Artie, calm down. The ratings are down because of you. But you take the hetero sidekick that I have, Mamie Van Doren. Don't talk about your parents. And it's a very...
You're going to do it with Mamie Van Doren? Don't you think that's a little, like, people aren't into Mamie Van Doren right now?
Wait a minute,
good example.
Howard.
Why don't you do, like...
Just let me repeat it.
Must
good
Puke
example.
TV.
Howard, good example.
Why don't you do, like, the Gay Monsters?
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Good example, what you just said. But nobody was into Arthur Treacher while he was yawning next to Merv Griffin.
Right.
Who's Arthur Treacher?
So
Arthur Treacher was his sidekick.
You're no youngster, Vinny.
I thought he was a restaurant.
You're ready for surgery, too.
All right, so Mark Harris's show would basically be a talk
Straight
show.
Talk.
Straight talk.
Straights and gays.
Absolutely.
With Mamie Van
Not
Doren.
only for gay people.
It's a gay network.
Will you be very gay on the show? Will you change outfits constantly?
No, I'm going in and John Wayne with 2 guns. Bang, bang.
No,
what are you talking about?
Bang, bang.
How do you like my clothing?
I watched that show.
Of course you'd watch it.
Bang, bang.
You'd also executive produce that show. You'd have what to do after this radio show.
Pow!
And then Artie has to go work for McDonald's. Their stock is down.
All right, now
go make
bang, bang,
bang, bang, pow, pow.
What is
Mamie Van Doren?
Here comes Mamie Van Doren.
Here she comes.
Give him a moment.
Now here's my sidekick, Mamie Van Doren.
Yes,
somebody wheel her out.
Bring her out here.
Oh, no. Watch her beg to differ. What a body she has.
What a body.
Yes.
Not that I know.
If she only had a penis.
And then you would be involved, wouldn't you?
Of course.
Mamie, come out here.
It was Artie. It's the other
Where's the
moron.
Oscar?
I didn't realize.
Where's the Oscar? Where's the KY?
Here he is.
Yes, there's a couple of morons back there.
Will you sing like Merv Griffin did at the beginning of each show?
Hopefully not like Merv Griffin did.
We had this time.
Yeah, he sang well.
Yeah, right. Yeah. What was his hit song, you know?
I've got the lovely bunch
She knows.
No, yes, we have the bananas.
No, you had it.
And before you know it,
She knows you said.
Is that his version of The Star Is Dead?
We have to say so long.
You know he should be the voice for this puppet with the teeth. He should be the voice. He should animate this puppet. I think everybody's constipated.
So this is the big...
Except me.
Wait a second. Here's
This is some
Were you shocked when Rosie came out of the closet?
Comes out of the closet. She should have used a Mack truck. What do you add about the closet?
She couldn't come out of the closet. She's too large.
What about some of the rest of them? Why don't they all come out? That imbecile who writes for the news who wrote about...
Wait. Calm down. I don't want you... No, easy. I don't want you to out anyone.
You shouldn't be outing people.
Don't be outing
No, I didn't out him. I said they should drag him out by his high heels if you listen.
Okay.
I'll talk about Gary that way.
All right.
Gary's a nice guy. It's you got to work on.
All right, Mark, so you're doing... Let me make sure I get this plug in for you. Mark Harris has a new...
Is he engaged? He's wearing a diamond.
Are you engaged?
Oh, that's the... You know this diamond.
That's a sapphire.
How would I know your diamond?
You asked me about it years ago. You don't remember.
No.
It had a matching gold watch and 22-carat stone.
What happened to that?
Remember every conversation
you don't remember everything? Only the douche does with the French horse smell.
Is this, your 100th?
Do you know that the first appearance was February 92?
Wow.
When I was doing the Donnie
show. So what number is this?
I stopped counting after 75, honestly. But I'm older. I forget things.
Gene, you're on the air with Mark Harris, who has got a new box set out, and I'll play some of the tracks from it.
How did he have a box set?
Yeah, go ahead, Gene.
I'd like to hear from Mark. I'm looking at the video clip of one of his performances on the website, and in it he's talking about one of his experiences on your show, and he mentions how he doesn't love you.
What? That's not true.
Well, Mark doesn't have to love me.
Wait a minute. Why lie?
You said something about lifting your balls and
he's right.
Howard's show, and you love this and that.
You take a shot.
Don't love Howard.
You take a shot at me?
Howard, in that performance at Caroline's, you say, I don't like the man.
I did not. I did a funny song about Dear Howard Stern, like Clinton. So you're taking from the song. I did not. I never said I didn't like Howard.
I did not.
Don't lie. Don't lie. Even on that moron show in Chicago, I told him what I thought of Howard, and he didn't like it. I said, too bad about you.
All right, let's go. Vinny, go ahead. Let's talk about the box set, because Mark Harris...
Wait a minute. A box set is a collection of a person's hits.
Well, it is. No. This is a retrospective.
Sounds like a musical crotch. What's a box set?
It's 3 CDs, okay? 3 themes. One is spiritual, one is romantic, and one is comedy.
Romantic.
All right, what tracks do you suggest we listen to?
I suggest you put Let Them Eat Pork, the comedy one, on, because Mark's very funny.
Sounds funny.
Now, Mark, what is this about? Let them eat pork.
That's what they should do to the terrorists. You want to feed them? You want to take care of them on Guantanamo? Let them eat pork.
This is your...
Give them dog food.
All right, this is your approach to the terrorists, in other words.
Oh, yeah, this is what I think we should do with them.
All right, let's see.
Before the nuclear attack, we should give them.
What track is this?
Track 1 is Let Them Eat Pork, the title track.
Oh, you know which one is
this will help your sales, Mark.
Wait a minute, Mark.
Okay, go ahead.
Leave it to Howard. He's like Alan Freed.
Oh, no.
He's make it a hit.
Just Let Them Eat Pork?
That's not it.
That's not Let Them Eat Pork?
Love.
That's the other CD you have.
You got the wrong CD.
Well, you know what?
Well, there's a will, there's a way, anything can be done today.
All right, let's
Did I say anything?
Hold on.
That's my...
Mark, when you release a CD, it helps that they have different album covers.
I gotta get
They do. If those are not different, look at my website. No, it's not. You know, you better go to another optometrist. Go look at it again. What's wrong with your vision?
Do another optometrist.
All right, it was my fault, Mark. Here we go.
You do another.
You know, there's a war going on. Yeah. And people revolt. You know what happened in France with Marie Antoinette. She said, let them eat cake. And with this war, take my advice. Let them eat pork.
Ah, let them eat pork.
Let them eat pork. Let them try it. It is better for their diet. It's so yummy. We'll be so chummy. More alive than a tombstone with a mummy.
You have these words memorized?
No.
I see you singing along with it.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Well, I'm in rehearsal, and that's not one of the songs that I'm doing in the show.
Oh, there's a show.
Try a spare rib.
Oh, you're doing a show?
Yeah.
What show is this?
At the Gardenia Room.
No show.
Yeah. No show. Why, your whole cast is having the rap party, Son of the Beach, that night, the 19th.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What a show that was. Awesome bacon, some pork gravy. I am making.
Let's through the
Oh, what else you got there?
Okay, ready, track 2, Ready or Not.
Well, I don't want people to hear the whole song.
Yeah, I thought you said this.
No, like I say on my website.
Do track 4.
I've never heard complete.
Track 4?
Track 4, which is a phone number. It's a bunch of...
Yeah, but the one you have is...
Relax, track 4.
The one you said...
Oh, God, I'm almost like... what am I almost like? A Mexican pool boy. They have those, right? All over L.A.? All the gay guys have Mexican...
What?
What?
That's somebody's voice you don't want to know.
Really?
Yeah.
Who is that?
Who is that? Oh, I don't care about them.
I don't care about him either.
Yeah.
Pool boys that they just adore.
I didn't know he was...
Unlike your Mexican...
I didn't know he was leaving you love messages.
I thought it was Cat.
Oh, my goodness.
Hi, Mark. Biggie.
What in the
Mark,
world
do you
are
have
we
a warning
listening
label on these
to?
CDs?
That's some show. Yeah, go ahead.
The religious... do you have I Believe in there?
Oh, but the funniest one on there.
Oh, which one is that?
What's funny, Mark? Vinny doesn't know.
Vinny doesn't know what's funny.
You mean it gets funnier?
Just the Gigolo?
Just a minute.
Oh, we've heard that before.
No, not that. Wait a minute.
Look
not
at him.
the news at night. That is funny. It was number 2 that you mentioned.
Number 2.
That's really funny.
This is some box set.
Ready or Not.
Splitter. That's it. Ready or
Oh,
not?
here we go. Ready or not?
This is it?
Ready or not? Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, up, up. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, up, up. And
Is this a sexual thing?
No.
Oh.
Found nukes, they're out of sight. Just bomb the hell at night. Let them die, let them die, let them die, die, die. Let them die, let them die, let them die, die, die. Their words are just an alibi with the words of all their cry.
All right. Well,
My
look.
goodness. Let him die, let him die,
Let him die, 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 let him die, let him die.
Let him die, die,
Mark writes German boys to this.
Yes.
Alles zusammen, bitteschön.
Is there a song you can't ruin, Mark?
God bless the child.
To purchase Mark Harris's new box set, go to akamarkharris.com. Mark will be signing CDs. Now, this is unbelievable.
Yes, where will he be?
Mark will be signing CDs at Colony Music Store in Manhattan this afternoon from noon to 2.
Are they going to let you in, or are you outside?
I don't think they know it.
Are they going to let me in?
Are they
won't
aware
let me
you're going
out.
to be there?
Of course, all the pictures are there, the CDs are there.
Really?
How much did this cost?
What are you
How much did you
talking
pay them?
about?
How much did you pay them to appear there?
Richie, the owner of Colony Records. It's a
He said
privilege to
Colony
be in
Pet
that
Store.
Do you think anyone's going to show? You think anyone's going to show up?
Do I know? It's Passover. You tell me. Is anyone going to show?
Well, I mean, I can't imagine more than.
He's already got a
if they're
ready
going
excuse.
to show, they're going to. No excuse.
It's
at my
Passover.
age, at my age, I don't.
Is
need
it embarrassing if you're standing there and no one shows up?
Not at all. There's people working in the store. I talk to anybody. What's wrong with
Yeah, but I'm just saying that there's nothing
they
wrong
don't
with
show
me.
up
What's wrong
there,
with
so
you?
I'm going to Nyack Saturday.
How much
to
is the
the
CD?
entertainment
The
store.
people who work there might not show up.
The same thing in the stores, $15.
But wait a minute, these stores are carrying?
Yes, and I'm also working on a national chain order. But I'm a very big order.
All right, Mark Harris, his new CD is out. It's a box set.
What does he mean he's working on a national chain order?
I am with a.
It means he's not. It's not going to come through.
He's got to call in to somebody.
You don't wish it to come through?
Means he called. I'm fine with me, but he called a chain and said, "Would you take my CDs?" And they haven't called him back.
No.
Hello,
Petland. They just got the sample. They just got the CDs.
People would like these for their doll. You sent them your CD, and you're considering.
I sent quite a lot of stores.
And they have not called you
back. But I
back.
shipped more than 150.
If no one calls you back, it doesn't mean you're in negotiation to take it at a national chain.
When you speak to the buyer, you are. They are considering.
Oh, yeah, but that hasn't happened.
What hasn't happened? I did speak to the buyer. What's
and
wrong
they
with
said
it?
we're not interested.
No, they didn't. I'm not going to say.
They actually heard your record before you talked to them? No.
No.
All right.
That's why I had to send the CD.
A.K.A. Mark Harris. Now, look. go see Mark in all his glory. What are you wearing when you go to the signing?
You see what I'm wearing now?
You going to wear this?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think
it's a great
that's
outfit.
good.
You don't think it's good?
No.
Why? Tell me what's wrong.
It's not feminine enough.
You got to show a little cleavage.
This was made for me for the Aaron Spelling event.
You're not showing any skin.
Any skin. Because I'm much too hairy.
How much work have you had done since the last time we saw you?
You look like
No, the last time you saw me was on my birthday. What kind of budget here? You don't even have a cake for my birthday. So many emailers were saying, why didn't Howard have a cake?
All right. I'm sure they did.
At my age, they brought out my candle.
What we're going to do is take a break, and then when we come back, we're playing The Weakest Link. That's why Vinny's here.
That's why
someone's going to walk out of here with a Dodge Durango.
Yes.
That's the point. So when we come back, Howard, Gary, John, Fred, Robin, Casey, and Artie are going to face off in The Weakest Link.
Now I'm getting nervous.
Vinny's the host.
Oh, my God.
We'll be playing for people at home.
Yes.
Whoever wins, that person gets a Dodge Durango. Cool. Okay?
All right.
We'll meet the people we're playing for. And then I'm going to go up there, and I'm going to bomb out the first friggin'... I hate this bit.
I want to win for the person I'm playing for.
I'd like to win, too, but I suck at this.
You know the answers to these, but getting it out of your head is going to be...
I don't suck at that.
Yeah, you suck.
I left you open for that.
Right.
Yeah. Trust me, I won't go in.
There's an opening.
There's an opening.
Thanks for teeing that one up, Mark.
Yeah, we needed that.
I want to meet the guy who's down here KC's playing for.
Poor thing.
Yeah.
But I bet you KC does better than me.
No,
I
he
choke.
won't. I guarantee you that can't happen.
If under pressure you ask me 2 + 2, I can't think of the answer.
Sorry.
I
know
choke.
that you can beat Casey.
I don't think so. I'm telling you, I choke under pressure. I'm not good test taker.
But you're a great executive producer.
Thank you.
The Son of the Beach show really, really is good.
Thank you.
Just because they had you on.
No. And, well, you know, it was with RuPaul, with me and everything. It was very funny.
We shot a new episode with Mark.
It's great. And what happened was interesting. Of course, I remembered all my lines, but some people don't. And, you know, you got to take again. So the answer for Chip, is his character name, was no. So after so many takes, and he stopped reading it, I said... Oh, gorgeous. Can I buy you a drink? And he looks at me, he says, yes. But that was not the answer, so then...
What is he talking about?
I don't know.
Well, when you see
Now
it...
I hate that show.
Yeah, you have to get your own talk show. I have to watch it. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Don't you get lost listening to him? You get
Mamie, help me out.
the whole thing.
Joey, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard, it's Joey Boots. Hey, I went to Mark Harris's last CD giveaway thing he had.
Oh, yeah?
Yes?
There was like 2 people there.
And you who chose to be violent and to break a CD and to carry on, so just stay away from me.
Well, if I was going to be violent, I would have broken it over your fag head.
Oh, really? I'm glad. Why, do you have any intention? Do you have any intention to further harass me on the internet?
What do you mean further harass you on the internet? You're the guy on the internet trying to pick up little boys and
Well,
stuff.
stay off my screen.
Is he harassing you?
Yes.
They got into his...
I don't want him on...
Joey Boots got into your instant messenger?
I am. Anybody could I am.
Joey, what did you do to Mark?
No, he came down.
Howard, you know I got a lot of free time and stuff.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I just, surfing around, I try little passwords and stuff, and... I had access to a couple of his things.
Well, what did you find?
He's got so much gay email.
Gay email is better than your stupid harassing and coming down to stores and threatening people. So just watch yourself.
Joey, the FBI is listening right now. Be careful.
Yeah, okay.
It is true.
The FBI is listening?
Yes, they are.
What are you talking about?
I had a threatening IM
from Joey Boots?
No, from High Pitcher, who represented himself from your show.
Well, he is not from my show.
Right, I know.
High Pitch Eric is threatening.
And he said he's going to ruin my life. He's going to shoot me and stab me, etc.
No. Really?
Yeah,
what point? You shut up. Past what point do you allow like an imbecile like that to go? Not much further. What? The FBI, and I swore at a warrant here at the New York precinct.
Did you get a restraining order?
I will now, yes.
500 feet.
They will stay away from me.
All right, die, fag.
Oh, Joey.
Joey.
I'm sorry.
You crossed the gay line.
The worst part of this imbecile is that he is a citizen of this country, and in wartime, we don't need Americans. Hey, you moron, why don't you listen? You cannot win a war without a United States of America, with all the weapons. This is a moron that should be on the front line of Afghanistan or in the hood. He has such a big temper. Let him go.
You're an embarrassment to our country.
Yeah, I'm an embarrassment, and you're a moron. Just get out of here.
I'm going to stab you.
You're going to be stamped by me.
Yeah, I'd like to stamp you with a fish. Mark Harris.
All this will change in the country.
All right.
You'll begin to respect
Joey Boots, thank you.
All right.
And
See you later,
thank
faggot.
you. Goodbye, moron.
Jeez.
Well, Joey Boots is...
an imbecile.
I see. All right. Anyway, when we come back, we're going to play the weakest link.
Dink.
Dink, excuse
What
me.
does dink mean?
I don't know.
Like stink.
We're going to play, and we'll see who wins. Who do you predict will win, Vinny?
I think Gary's got a good shot.
I think Robin will win.
Gary's quick at it's about retrieving
right
information.
there.
Oh, what am I saying?
Fred will
win. Robin will be second. Gary will be third. Robin's good. She's on Jeopardy. She was a champion.
Right. I saw that.
Yes.
Robin will win.
Quick.
She did Jeopardy.
But we don't have to buzz in for that.
No. Listen, you have 10 seconds to answer. If you don't, that's it. It's wrong. You're done.
But everybody gets their own question.
I guarantee you, either
everyone gets their own
I'm
question.
so bad at this stuff, either me or Casey will bomb out first.
But what are you saying? You won't answer one question correctly?
I won't. I will not get one question.
I disagree.
Oh, come on.
You'll see.
I got
That's crazy, Hal.
You could ask me stuff I know, and as soon as you put it like under pressure, I go.
What's your middle name?
Hyman.
I'll be like, I don't want to play. Hyman.
Don't be silly.
Kike Dreidel.
Kike Dreidel.
What's the name of Mark Harris's box set?
See, no, I can know that. I can't think of it.
Dave did 3 CDs, right?
Ask me a question, Gary.
Oh, gosh.
Vinny, hide the question.
This is Mark's crappy.
Yeah, Gary's reading the answers right now.
Ask me a question. I guarantee you, I won't be able to answer it.
I'm trying to think of a question. What's that?
Who's the Secretary of State?
Who's the Secretary of State?
You see, I know that, Colin Powell, but I won't be able to think of it. I won't be able to think of it when I'm up there.
What cabinet member stated I'm in charge after the president?
Alexander Haig. But
Listen
once we,
to you.
no,
You're
but once we get up there, you'll see.
Stop it.
Who wrote the novel The Firm?
Michael Crichton. No.
Wrong. And you're not allowed to correct yourself.
Oh, you're not?
Wrong.
No,
You're not allowed to correct yourself?
No.
Within your 10 seconds?
Who wrote The Firm?
I'm asking you.
I can't think of the name.
John Grisham.
John Grisham. See, I never would know that.
Let's be clear about that. Who's going to win the cabbie John fight?
John.
Oh, okay. You are good.
That's an opinion.
Who was Nixon's vice president after Agnew?
Gerald Ford. But once we get up there...
Actually, that's wrong.
What's the shape of Rosie O'Donnell's
Was it
head?
Nelson Rockefeller? And then Gerald Ford.
No.
Oh, no, you're right.
Ford. Then it was Rockefeller.
Gerald Ford.
So you got it. You know that, and you didn't even think.
What is the shape of Rosie O'Donnell's head?
Octoroon.
Elliptical. Jelly bean.
All right, listen. We have to take a break. Mark Harris, good luck with your signing today.
Good to see you, Mark.
Thank you.
To see you, Mark, in all your various projects.
Thank you.
You are the gayest. You continue to be the gayest person on the planet.
Thank you. So that means you're going to do my show?
No. And we will be back right after these words.
There is no show.
Okay.
You're very funny. You're very clever.
Thank you. Milton Berle.
You have a wonderful program.
No, I didn't.
Because it's your own style. Your show is different.
Oh.
It's different because you're different. And don't change. Because if that's your bag and you, a lot of people listen to you, just keep doing what you're doing. There's only one Sinatra.
Oh, yes.
There's only one Presley.
Thank you. Yes.
Everybody has their own style.
Yes.
And if you can get recognized by the indelibility and an identification of how you work, and you work differently than anybody else,
yes,
then they're going to tune in and say, well, I don't know if he's putting us on or not, and I don't know if he's doing it from a business-like standpoint, but what he's doing must be right, or you wouldn't have the listeners that you have.
Thank you.
Thank you.